Hello students, welcome back. In the last session we have studied the basic syntax of HTML and XHTML document, and at the end we have seen an example HTML document. An HTML document has a structure, that is, it starts with a HTML declaration, then it includes a head tag, which in turn includes a title, then it should have a body, and lastly the root HTML is closed. So that is a general structure of an HTML document. In today's session we will study the XHTML document structure. So structure of XHTML document. Structure of XHTML document is almost similar to the structure of HTML documents, but it includes some additional elements. Okay, let's see the structure of XHTML document. XHTML document always begins with an XML declaration, which includes the version of XML, and optionally it may also includes the encoding format, that is text encoding. Then it has a document type declaration, that is doc type declaration, which includes the version of XHTML used and the DTD, that is document type definition. Then it should include a root tag, that is HTML, with an attribute, that is XMLNS, that is XML namespace. Then a document should have a head tag which includes the title which is displayed in the title bar of a web page, and then a document should have a body which includes the content to be displayed on the web page, and lastly the body and HTML has to be closed. So this is a general structure of XHTML document. Every XHTML document should include these elements. Okay, let's try to understand the elements which have been included here one by one. So as I said, XML, that is the first line, this specifies the XML version which is used in the document. All XHTML documents are based on XML. So what XML version is used, that is specified by using this XML declaration, and also the encoding which is used in the document. So there are different character encodings which are used. One of the encoding, it is UTF-8, which stands for Universal Text Format 8. Then the second line was the document type definition, that is DTD, or we call it as doc type. The XML standard defines 3 document type definitions, and these 3 document type definitions are strict, transitional, and frame set. The most commonly used and easy one is the XHTML transitional document. There are few XHTML elements and attributes which are available in one DTD but not available in another DTD. Therefore, while writing your XHTML document, you must select your XHTML element or attributes carefully. Some attributes and element are available in one DTD and those may not be available in another DTD. That is the reason while writing our XHTML document we have to choose a correct document type definition, a DTD. As I've said, the most common one is transitional. In all our example programs we will be using transitional DTD, as it is specified in this example also. In some of our example even a frame set is used. Strict DTD has a strict syntax where only the tags and elements which are not deprecated are used. Deprecated tags and elements cannot be used if you are using a strict DTD, but those elements are supported by the transitional DTD. Okay, so that is document type definition, and that has to be included in every XHTML document. And then the document must have the HTML declaration. HTML, it is the root of the document. The document actually starts with HTML, and this HTML should have an attribute called as XML namespace or XMLNS. This XML namespace has to be used in every XHTML document. This specifies simply the tag sets which can be used in a document. So here the XML namespace which is specified is this, which looks like a URL, and this contains the tag set which can be used in the document. So every document should have, XHTML document should have XML namespace. Then a document should be consist of head and body. The head tag usually includes one more tag, that is a title tag, which is used to give the document a title, which is normally displayed in the browser's window title bar. Prior to XHTML 1.1, a document could have either body or a frame set. So prior to XHTML version 1.1, we could have even a frame set inside an HTML element instead of a body element. But after the version 1.1, XHTML 1.1, the frame set has been deprecated, it has been removed. Okay, so this is a general structure of XHTML document. So let us write a simple XHTML document to display a hello message, like we did in case of HTML in the last session. Okay, let us write an XHTML document in the notepad ++. Okay, this was our last time's document which we have written in HTML. The same will just convert this into XHTML document. As we know, XHTML should start with XML declaration. I have the declaration, I'll just copy and paste. It should start with XML declaration. So first line should be XML declaration. Just add this double quotes again. Okay, then we should have the doc type declaration. So doc type, then the root tag HTML with the XML namespace. So I'll remove this HTML and instead of that I'll paste this one. So XMLNS namespace. Okay, so that's it. Now we have converted the earlier document, HTML document, into an XHTML document now, and I'll save it, and let's execute it by double clicking on the file. You can see the output of it. The output, there is no change in the output though, but there is a difference in the HTML and XHTML document. Okay, that's it in today's session. We will stop here. Thank you.